most important political turning point in the Civil War is the Emancipation Proclamation. It's the point at which general emancipation of all slaves within those regions still in rebellion is announced as Union policy. And that is what really marks the transformation of the Civil War into the Second American Revolution.
It's the point where it becomes not a war for union, but a war to end the institution of slavery.
Emancipation became an issue that many more people thought about and many more people understood was important.
It sort of forces the nation to confront what's at core, fighting to try to create the freedom for people who were enslaved in the South.
First of all, it throws the South into chaos because it makes enslaved people understand that they now have freedom. It's been given to them by the president. They can't act on that freedom, of course, unless they can make their way to the Union lines or unless the Union military meets them halfway. But they are now declared free. They know that. And so they're willing to make the effort now.
And I think for African Americans, it says, finally, it's now our chance to really join in and be a part of this. And to those who were enslaved, it says, in fact, when these Union troops do come near us, that we have a chance to gain our freedom.
What the proclamation also does is it makes it possible for African American men to serve in the Union Army.
And in all, something almost 200,000 African Americans volunteered and fought in the Civil War.
And actually, he needed them to fight because it certainly was a war of attrition, and they needed black men to help them win.
Out of those African Americans who participated as soldiers, 16 received the Congressional Medal of Honor. I mean, they were tremendously significant in the struggle of the Civil War.
Now, of course, the story of that proclamation is just not one day. January 1st, 1863, there's a long run-up to the Emancipation Proclamation.
But that was really the turning point. After that, it was like a domino. And Lincoln knew it didn't matter what caveats he put in the Emancipation Proclamation, that this group wasn't free or that, you know, this didn't apply here. It didn't matter. Once that die was cast, then he knew that almost on its own, it would simply unfold itself, and that's exactly what happened.